Hey Aries, this is your weekly tarot reading. Aries, what I'm picking up, um, there's there are energies that are trying to stifle you. You may feel like people are just not being on level with you. Certain people are just going out of their way to look for things to nitpick you about. I'm just really picking up that there are water and air energies, water signs and air signs that are around you that again are trying to stifle your creativity, trying to keep you quiet when if you like to be usually outspoken. People trying to get you to step back when you're trying to step forward, like just a lot of contrary energy, just a lot of people for whatever reason. And I'm picking up that the reason really is sometimes when, for you Aries that are confident, for you Aries that are self-assured and have a certain amount of clarity of vision, a certain amount of courage, for Aries that aren't afraid to speak their minds, a lot of times that can make people uncomfortable. It can make people afraid. And when people feel uncomfortable and afraid around people that are outgoing or have a certain amount of courage and outspokenness, they don't want to admit that it's them. They don't want to admit, like, I wish I had the courage to speak up like you, or I wish I was as as courageous as you. They won't say that. Instead, what they will do is, in fear, try to get you to do things differently, get you to be quiet a little bit more. Well, if you would just do it this way, or if you would just not do, that kind of a thing, where you're not actually doing anything wrong. People are just trying to find fault with the way you do things. They're just rubbed the wrong way by your energy, and their energy is rubbing you the wrong way. It's not even necessarily a matter of right or wrong. It's just like a difference of opinion and a repelling of energy. Certain energies just don't match, and that's okay. But certain people don't necessarily get that, and they try to make things fit and try to force things where they don't need to be. And I'm picking up, Aries, that this week, this is the energy that you're dealing with. There are just people that aren't on the same page as you, that are just, again, nitpicking you, just having feelings and opinions about things that they don't necessarily need to. Like somebody might see something like that you post on social media and have a problem with it when they could just keep scrolling. Some people might not like, there may be people that have a problem with just personal things that people don't necessarily need to speak on or have an opinion on, like how often you go out, how often you drink, how often you do anything, the things you say on your social media. Like, these are things that people don't shouldn't necessarily have to speak on. Again, if you don't like these things, don't look. But again, when people haven't learned to take responsibility for their own behavior, they'll impose it on you. And Aries, that's what I'm picking up this week, is that you're just going to have to kind of work through energies that aren't necessarily being supportive. The energies are just going to be off for you this week, Aries. And I'm picking up that that an air sign and a water sign are going to be responsible for it. But at all times, Aries, keep your confidence, keep your courage. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't be afraid to walk in your truth, live your truth. And I'm also picking up, Aries, that again, you Aries, a lot of you are, in the the midst of a breakthrough. A lot of you are about to like really come into things that you have been hoping for and praying for a long time. And the closer you get to achieving those things, again, like people can pick up on things and they may not even understand it. You know, there are always people that can be used by energy in the wrong way. You know, people that are always on the wrong side of the energy get used by it in the wrong way. You know, those people that, you know, the kind of people that, you know, if something can go wrong, it will, and they'll be the people to do it. And you'll just be like, oh, here we fucking go. Like, really? You know, but again, I'm picking up that this isn't major. Again, no major cards were pulled. So I'm picking up that this isn't a major thing, but it's a minor annoyance and not like a major, like nothing major is going to come out of it. It's just going to be like a minor inconvenience. It's going to be something that's just going to annoy you. But overall, the energy of previous readings of, you know, things hoped for coming to pass is still the energy that I'm picking up. I'm still picking up on that. So don't let this discourage you, Aries, this week. Again, keep your head on a swivel. Try not to be too in your feelings. Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay focused. There is definitely prosperity coming your way. But be compassionate to this situation because, again, people don't always take responsibility for their energy and where they are with their own energy. And when you have certain characteristics that make people uncomfortable, they won't ever take the time to sit still and really reflect on, well, why am I really uncomfortable with the way this person is doing this? So why do I really feel the need to speak on something that really doesn't have anything to do with me? Why, you know? And Aries, don't be afraid to tell people to mind their business. You know, be polite, be diplomatic, but you can still tell people to mind their fucking business and be polite about it. So this week, Aries, again, don't let anybody knock you off your square. Don't let anybody, and being prepared by this reading, again, will help you not to get pulled out of character, will help you to just really, realize that, I'm growing, I've grown and I don't rely on the opinions of others. Like, I'm solid in my identity. And again, that can make people uncomfortable, but that's on them, Aries. And don't waste your energy this week on it. Let people may say certain things, deal with it and keep it moving. Because like I said, I'm not getting that it's major. I'm not getting that it's anybody even major. But again, people may be threatened or, again, just looking for something to, to just have something to say, But again, Aries, take this as a sign that you are on your way. Take this as a sign that, you're more important than people give you credit for, or else they wouldn't be watching you so hard. They wouldn't have such a strong opinions, if there wasn't something about you that made them watch. So that is the energy that I am picking up for the week, Aries. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.